Hi guys, John here again. I would like to talk today about the long-term effects from narcissistic abuse. Now, those of us who have gone for long periods, a couple of years or more, uh, after abuse of the narcissist, we become aware of a lot of changes in ourselves. And the first initial change is we become enlightened. We become aware more of reality. We're shocked into it. Now, this is something that most of us never expected. We've maybe lived with narcissists for years at a time, even, but then the shock just kicked in. This is something weird. We've been with a person that has no emotion, and they don't care about us, and they never did, but they fooled us all along. And this is an enlightenment of reality. Everything becomes more clear. We become more aware of deception in society. We become more aware of reality. And I was just going through some paperwork over the last couple of years, things I haven't looked at for a long time. And I noticed that it's not even a year after the last narcissist left, I was still confused. I wasn't in touch with reality. I thought I was, but I was scammed by these online scammers for almost $6,000. And man, oh man, when I think about it now, I wasn't messed up like that before, and it was the spiritual effects of this narcissist I was with. They are demonic, but they leave residues of demons on you. Now, they don't just walk away, or we walk away and everything's hunky-dory. No, the curse, they put a curse on us. Now these are curses that they have in themselves. They aren't really human beings, as we know. They have no emotion. They don't care about us. They don't care about anything, and all they want to do is hurt, destroy, and kill if they possibly can. If they can get away with killing, they will do it. And I've seen the damage that I've gone through after, because I was not thinking straight. I actually thought I was. I thought my head had cleared up after I got through the initial shock of, wow, narcissist. Well, I never had any clue that there was such a thing as a human being that actually had no emotion, that did not care. Though I've met them over the years, just did not click in. Like I was still asleep. And in general, most people are sleeping. They believe what the news tells them. They accept things as how they're presented to them. But once you become awakened, going through an experience like this, and this is what I really think trauma is. Trauma is an awakening to reality. Even though you believe that you were living in a reality before, when you go through a shock like this, you've been deceived by this person, and it just blows you away. You had no idea. You become awakened, you become suspicious. You don't trust anybody anymore. And in my case, I've just decided, well, that's enough for any more relationships with me. Uh, I'm quite content being alone. Actually, I feel much better about myself. But going through the deception of being scammed, online scammers, man, I just couldn't really believe it when I was looking at this. But it is true. I didn't think my head was all messed up, but it was. And I actually believe this scammer, it was just a bunch of garbage that I was sucked into. I actually believed it because my reality was so twisted. Reality was in this change of enlightenment, your reality does change. You begin to see things in a more clear light. The post-traumatic stress disorder is an awakening process. You can get through it. The thing is, you have to realize what caused it and understand that most of us, we were brought up in a family environment that was very negative to us. Like in my case, I had a mother that didn't love me, and a father that just didn't pay attention to me, and I just felt worthless. I felt that I had to please people because I felt like I wasn't worth anything. And a lot of you have gone through the same sort of thing, but you can learn by realizing that it's not your fault that you were told that you weren't worth anything, that you weren't valuable, that you'll never make anything of yourself. This is not your fault. It wasn't our fault. It was the way we were taught when we were young. And when you're a young kid, you just believe everything that is told to you, and you have no reason to question it because you don't think that these grown-up people that are bringing you up, your caregivers, you don't believe that they're going to lie to you. They're going to tell you what reality is, the way they think reality is. Now, having a narcissistic parent, they're not in touch with reality. So their reality is twisted. So the reality they teach you as a young child is a twisted form of reality. So you'll go through life with the distorted sense of reality, thinking usually negative about yourself, and we just have to proceed with understanding that we did not do anything ourselves to cause us to think that we aren't worth anything, that we're worthless, that we should look up to people that we shouldn't look up to. Like no one is better than no one else. Because a person, for an example, has gone to university and they have a high-paying job, that doesn't make them any more valuable than the person who has been a laborer from the time they're young and this is their lifestyle. There's no value there at all that makes a person any more better. Like an example is a narcissistic employer. The employer might look down on you because he's insecure. What you are to the narcissistic employer is you're a support for him. You're making him feel powerful because he's really weak. Now, this is just one example. And we can go on with other types of people who are well off, say they're highly educated, they put themselves on a pedestal, they think they're smarter, they're better. This is very common in our society today, but they are no better than anyone else's. It doesn't matter who that individual is. And we have to remember that we have as much value, if not more, than a lot of these so-called narcissists that believe that they are better. So anyways, I thank you for listening today. I like your comments, and I read them all, and I appreciate those who've subscribed, and like and share if you'd like, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.